absolutely beautiful. You are starting to look like a factory production. Every girl starts to look like each other.
I'm not gonna lie to you, that line hit different, you know, looking like a factory. It's crazy though, because obviously this is a man that also, you know, does a few little things to himself. But hey, it's interesting because he begins by pretty much saying that he's not a fan of this idea of her going to get another nose job. Okay, which is quite interesting because you think he then wouldn't necessarily say what he says later on in the video.
I don't want that. Control freak in our
and he's so
relationship.
nervous about this.
And I just studied my work. Can I show you something?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
He wants my nose to look like.
Yeah. When I saw there's no chance we can cancel the surgery, I chance to me to talk doctor and tell him what I want.
So so he does not necessarily approve, but he's going to, because he has no choice, because she's going to do it anyway, he's now going to have his say on it too. I mean, listen, I guess it's not really a bad thing. I mean, I guess it's good to be at least be enthusiastic and be supportive to your partner when they want to do something, rather than be like, oh, no, I don't support you, da-da-da-da-da. So I guess there is a positive look towards it. But yo, it's just wild how one minute he's talking about, yeah, nah, I don't really want this. It's going to make it look like a factory doll. Next minute, actually, this is the type of factory doll that I want it to look like. I mean, listen, when this guy takes enthusiasm and support to a whole other level, because to be honest, if I was in this position and I didn't want my woman to be getting it done, listen, first and foremost, I'll say I don't want to get it done. Secondly, if you're going to get it done, you get it done. Am I going to be enthusiastic? No. Am I going to be supportive? Absolutely, because I don't want you to go into surgery stressed. It's not helpful for someone to go into it stressed, you know what I'm saying? So of course I'll be supportive. I'll be emotionally supportive. I'll definitely be like, listen, I've got your back, I got you, da-da-da-da-da. But I'm not going to be hella enthusiastic enough where I'm now getting a pen and doing all sorts to your nose, because to be honest with you, the moment that I pick up that pen, the moment that I start saying, okay, you know what, this is what you should do to your nose, that means I am telling you directly or indirectly that, you know what though, your nose actually does need some work, and this is what I think you should do to it. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, think about it. If she's already insecure about her nose, and this is now her third nose surgery, and you begin by telling her, no, baby, you're fine the way you are, first and foremost, that means you're trying to give her reassurance that she's fine the way she is, which should technically make her feel good. But if she's got insecurities, she probably ignores it anyway. But then, if you then say, hey, I'm actually now going to give my own inputs into your nose, then she's going to be like, hold on a minute, or she should at least be like, wait, hold on a minute. 1 minute you're telling my nose was fine, there's nothing wrong with it. But now you're telling me you actually see things that you would like to see from it when you look at me. So because you want to see what you want to see, that means whatever you've been seeing this whole time, you haven't actually liked it, have you? I'm just saying, if you deep it properly, there's a lot of people, I promise you now, in this situation, if they were him, the woman would have been like, oh, so I have got a horrible nose. Oh, well, it's a good thing that I'm getting it done then, isn't it? Also, you want it. Oh, so you never liked it from this angle before? Oh, so the whole time is that why you kept looking at me all the time? Is that why you're moving? I'm just saying. But anyway, we continue.
You're not allowed to wash your face or brush your teeth for 1 week. So
What? That's ridiculous.
Physical activity can cause some bleeding in the nose. So
I know that surgery comes with, a set of restrictions, but I'm shocked. Like, I have not heard these things before.
So what they're referring to is the fact that they're not allowed to be intimate. It's interesting because you see, because they heard they're not allowed to be intimate, well, then follows.
What if I'm not doing the extreme physical activity? He's like
that's
doing all the work.
Fine.
Okay, great.
That's fine.
We'll be fine then.
Just don't hit your face and don't get your blood pressure too up. And you.
I mean, I don't know how she's not going to get her blood pressure too up. I mean, unless what he's working with ain't that great. I can tell you this now, some of us. Don't worry about that. Not only will we get your PG. Let's continue. PG.
We can go home right now, huh?
You can go
Without
home.
the limitation of
Actually, I
blood
think you
pressure.
should go home, and I'll just stay here.
Well, listen. At the end of the day, it was very interesting to find out that the whole nose job wasn't actually Sarper's idea. It was obviously her idea. Because obviously when they put in the trailer, they made it seem as if he was the one that kind of, made the choice for her to go and do it. But it's not. It was the complete opposite. Either way, though, let me know your thoughts on stuff in particular. But hey, I guess until next time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.